Okay, for this particular extra credit assignment, I'm going to create a fusion table. Now basically, what a fusion table is that you take the data that you have on an Excel sheet and go onto a Google Drive and create a fusion table. Now this fusion table maps pretty much everything on a Google map, and it maps all the data from the Excel sheet onto the fusion table. So let's recap. The directions say to map all cells, change icons from bucket, and use arrange that allow colors to change, and to add a legend and discuss results. Now basically this fusion table is in a Google Drive, which maps everything on a Google map, and it takes all this and it will map all this information that you have on your Excel sheet, or the information that you choose to upload into the fusion table. Okay, as you can see, this is the same Excel sheet from the previous two videos and assignments, and basically has all the information that I need. Although I don't need this portion of the Excel sheet information, so we're just gonna act like that's not there, because we're just gonna use the street address, the city, the state, postal code, and the rest we are just going to ignore. The reason being because the fusion table only needs these four components to map out, which is the street address, city, state, postal code. So we're going to use all this information to create a fusion table. So in order for this to work and to input all this information into a fusion table, we're going to need to move this, or no, that's not right. Well, we're just going to have to ignore this and really just try to put all of this in one category. So what we're going to do is try to move this over here. So now we're going to get these four into one area by basically doing this thing called concatenate. So all you do is press equal and and concatenate. And then we're going to press A2, and you can do the same thing, but gotta click back on it, get out of that, but oh man, messing up. See, so you gotta go back, start this over, because I clicked out of it. But first you gotta do the equal, concatenate, then A2, these B2, parentheses, C2, and last but not least, D2. And close it. And that's how you get that done. And there are ways where you can space it out. I know I put that together, but let's see if we can. We can't do it. I'd have to do it all over, but you're supposed to space it. But we'll run with it. So as you can see, we have the street address, city, state, and postal code. Now we have to do that for all of them, all the way down, but it's doable. And yes, you don't have to do all that by hand. All you do is just grab this, grab that, and scroll all the way down till you get to the last one, and boom. Now, you don't want to have this problem of not having spaces, but we're going to run with it right now. And remember to just ignore this side, because this is all we need right here. And that's perfect. So now that we have all our information, we can go and create our fusion table, which is the whole point of this. So now that we've done that, we're going to go into our Google Drive. So you're going to type in Google Drive. So, okay, it's right here. So yeah, so we're going to go into the Meet Google Drive, and we're going to try to create. So you can click on Create. As you can see, I already have some things going on in there. So we're going to create. Hold on, I'm having some difficulty. The problem is solved, and we're going to go to Create and Fusion Table. You should definitely, if you don't have it in your area and your Connect, just go to Connect More Apps and get the Fusion Table. Click on it. Then you got to sign in. After you sign in, you should see this page. You should be almost ready to create your Fusion Table. Now here's your Fusion Table after you imported it in. You see how it has street address, city, state, postal code, and that's all the information you need. It looks right. It's great. It's very neat. It's a great tool to use. Now that everything's neat and we have all our information that we need, now all we have to do is filter the information. Try to make it even better, which is always a great task. Okay, so first off, we're going to click this and change the type to location. That's what we're trying to do. So just to recap, you go right here, click on that street address, click right there, press change, and type and location. So what we're doing is changing the location. So we're basically telling the drive that this is a location now, and this is what it's actually going to pull up, and everything in that nature. So everything looks good, so we're going to go ahead and save the changes. That's done. It becomes highlighted. So now that it's highlighted, now we're going to go to File, and geocode because we're going to start coding it. And now just check over it, make sure everything's good. Now we're going to start. It's going to start loading. Begin geocoding. I just got to wait for the percentage to go up. It's rather fast, not long. Still waiting. We're almost there. Gotta be patient. We're all set with the geocode. So now after the geocoding is done and complete, and you're just going to add a map. And now what you're basically looking at is all the points of our data. And just want to point out Seattle, Washington. You know, I was born there. But yes, basically all the points. So now that we have our map, we can zoom in Oh, whoa, just quick ones. You just see how it shows up. I got all the credentials and the information that you need to have. So now that we have that, in order to make it nicer and go to buckets, we're going to go to change, go to buckets, and we're going to try to see the range and everything. Let's do 3 or 4. So the range is nice. And go ahead and press save. So obviously that did not work because no change occurred. So we go back and then look up. Let's use orange, red, orange, green, purple, orange, blue. And, use this range and save. There we go. Perfect. As you can see, you can change it however way you want. So yeah, you can go back and change as much as you like. And that's basically how you make Fusion table and different settings and everything like that. And be sure to press use this range or it will not show up. But that's basically it. And that's assignment 3. Thank you for watching.